Today we're going to be patching this rust hole in the box. Now, my original plan is to cut a piece of angle. Again, it's from that Chevy tailgate. And just put it there and weld it down. And you know what? That works, but I don't like the look of it, and just kind of seems like a cheap fix. If the box didn't come off the truck, that's probably what I would have done. But since the box is off the truck, what I have done is I have taken a wire wheel and I have completely cleaned all of the rhino lining and undercoating and rust and chunks of shit out of the way. And I've built this. Again, it's just from the Chevy tailgate. Now I'm just going to put it up in there. I'm going to give it some tack welds across the top and tack welds here across the bottom, and then use the C-grips to bend it how I want it. And cut off the access over there. And hopefully I can show you guys some after pics of what it ends up turning out like. But that's my plan. It's just that I still got a little bit more rock guard to clean off and stuff like that. But I'll get this patch panel on there for you. So Cassandra and I are both doing body work out here, and I've got her helping me. What else could I ask for? Let's see how upset she gets at this. Honey! 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 Okay, Cassandra and I did quite a bit of body work today, and we decided to try out the new paint we got, and the paint gun. But so we started off with this, and we're pretty happy with how our skills were going. The brown's just a sand off coat because the hood actually looked really good. And then we did quite a bit of body work over here, and decided that give it a quick spray, see what needs to be done. And it actually looks pretty good. All the way along here looks pretty good. Right up to here. Some stuff right around this body line needs to be fixed up, same as that one. I got a couple of runs in here behind the handle. Down here needs to be fixed up a bit, as you can see these little holes. This here we're not too concerned about because the truck will be getting rock guard down here, but we are going to clean that up just a bit as well. And then there's little pieces all the way up and down the fender that need to be done. I'll be getting some very expensive body fill, the finishing putty, and attacking this with that. We even did inside the door jamb. And then we had a little bit of paint left over, so I kind of sprayed a bit back here on the back piece as well. So everything's kind of looking pretty good down here. We'll have to get ourselves some 400 grit or close to that. It probably will take one more full coat of primer after this, after we sand this one down and find up some blemishes and all that fun stuff. But we're just moving on to the next stage as it goes. We got a whole bunch of wood stacked up in the fire, so that way she'll dry. She'll have a heat for into the next 2 or 3 hours before it gets cold. And so there's our first coats of primer today. We've done about one-fifth of the truck. I'd say a fender, a door, and a hood. But we'll maybe 220 this tomorrow with the power sander and see how it's going. Maybe you might even buy some 400 for the hand sander and get some wet sanding going on out here. But this here will need some more attention before we start wet sanding this. But this truck's looking good. Every day it's getting a little bit farther. But there you go.